purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? Also, drop a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion so we all can get on one accord, as well as to share these divine vids, man. Get this divine knowledge out here for the collective, so we all can be one accord in these moments in time. Get on one accord. So we got extra energy. Before we get into that energy, let's address the layout. What's above you is your fourth, fifth dimension, what your higher self really wants you to know in these moments in time, okay? What's below you is your third dimension, which you possibly could be going through in the physical, or advice on how to maneuver in the physical, okay? Overall energy, advice, and light work. All right, collective, let's get it popping. So right now, there's a need for us to really continue to move forward when it comes to purpose, okay? Some of you guys, I feel like you guys are really asking yourself, what is purpose for me in these moments in time? I remember being here in these moments in time and still uncloaking my purpose in these moments in time. But it's like, the more that you seek, the more that you find. So when it comes to purpose, when it comes to what you're supposed to be doing on this plane of existence, it's going to find you. You don't need to find it, right? As long as you're seeking it, it's going to fall right into your lap. This is that energy in these moments in time. I feel like your guides, your way showers, your ancestors are really leading you into that direction in these moments in time here. Because I feel like there's I'm seeing a big ass question mark when it comes to the Three of Wands for some of you guys in these moments in time. Excuse me, the trash people are out there handling that shit. Okay, anywho, yeah. So, and my window's open, so. This is the energy in these moments in time here. Spirit is just really needing you to really continue to stand tall and really send that beam up to the ethers right now, letting them know, giving that blinker that you're ready, okay? This is that energy in these moments in time. Your inner voice is really leading you, the more, the higher you. As you follow the higher self, as you follow yourself in these moments in time, your divine self, your divinity here, this is how you're going to fall right into this. Spirit's really needing you to continue to move forward, even though you're walking through some type of prosperity, some type of adversity, here. But for the concept of saying prosperity is on its way. I feel like some of you guys are stressing about some type of financial there's some type of financial struggle or financial challenge in some of y'all's lives that you guys are really trying to overcome, and that's the adversity here. But we all know that prosperity does not only have to do with the pinnacle. It also has to do with the mental state, the emotional state, your spiritual state in these moments in time here. But like I said, when it comes to that purpose, the more that you really walk with your purpose, even though you got this big ass question mark, like, what is my purpose, right? Spirit's saying that you continue to seek for it. It will fall right into your lap. That's that you seek, you shall find type of energy here, okay? So there's a need for you to continue to walk your path as things is being created and shifted for you in the ethers, right? This is that energy. You guys are overcoming a lot of inner wolves. I see these as, this is the 9 of wands here, okay? 9 of wands here. This energy has to do with wounded, hurt type of energy here, but it's going to the 10, so that means it's going towards a completion, right? But this is the energy right now. You see those wands in the regular tarot deck. I wonder, is it on the top? No, it's not on top. Okay, so in the regular tarot deck, if we want to talk about this tarot deck here, right? These wands are like higher, bigger than the man here. It's like it's overshadowing the man, or over conquering the man here. But in this particular deck here, you see how low those wands are and how high the man is. You see how confident the man is. What's that mean? He's looking down at his wounds. He's been healing on his wounds, so those wounds are not so painful anymore. You see, this is that energy. You got that shit level ground. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy in these moments in time here. And if you can see in the corner, that individual's wounded, being stitched up, being healed. So this is letting me know you've been healing on yourself, dealing with your inner wounds, dealing with your inner woes here. That's beautiful. This is on the road of self-mastery. This is on the road of self-development. Because you got to understand, when it comes to adults and when it comes to kids, okay? Kids, right? Because we got kids that got kids, right? We got grown-ass kids in the world. This is that energy. This is like when it comes to the Seven of Wands, right? Let's use the Seven of Wands, like the would say. Two people, the person, let's say the kid, right? They will take, most of the world will take the two wands and throw the last five, like, just out of the world, like litter, like fucking pollution into the world, instead of dealing with that inner conflict, dealing with self, right? This is that's what a kid would do. And adults would be able to heal that shit, heal themselves here. And you're adulting right now. There's not many adults out here. Remember, there's 28% divines, 70% karmics, and the rest of the percentage is the higher ups, right? Like D-Boom would say, he got mad jewels in there, y'all. Y'all need to check him out. Anywho, like, this is that energy here. You're adulting. You're handling your shit here. And because you're handling your shit here, you're getting prepared for your purpose here. So the shit that once triggered you is not so triggering you no more, because you've been dealing with that. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's keep moving forward, because that's just extra energy here. We've been here for a minute. Let's keep moving forward. All right. What's going on above the collective in these moments in time, okay? Yeah. Right now, there's a need for you to really follow what the intuition is telling you in these moments in time. I feel like some of you guys need to take a spiritual bath. Some of your energy aura needs to be cleansed or cleared, okay? Spirit's saying you know who you are, if that applies to you. This is that energy in these moments in time. There's a need for you to really be patient with yourself in these moments in time, because you're going through this level up, because you're going through this ascension, right? You could be feeling a lot of ascension symptoms, sleepless nights, fatigue, lack of appetite or overindulging, right? Random emotions coming up, etc., etc., etc. Google what the ascension symptoms are. If that's what you feel guided to do, do that. But right now we got sensitivity here. So this lets me know that your energy is being heightened here. So that being said, you're very sensitive to energies here. So make sure you're honoring yourself in these moments in time on who you are around and what you're around, to make sure you're in this space of balance, so you're not feeling this stagnant energy, because you're going, it's like a reboot period, okay? Here's the new cycle. Here's the old cycle. You just don't hit the new cycle. You just don't jump from the old cycle to the new cycle. No, there's a process. It's like a reboot, right? In between. The in-between stage is your transitioning stage, a reboot stage, to get you ready for this cycle here, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. You're in that, okay, you see the box. Use my head as an example. You see the shape here? I'm using as my head here, okay? That's the transition stage. You get what I'm saying? You're here. You're in the middle, right? This is that energy. Make sure you're really in this position of really honoring your emotions and feelings, making sure people around you are gentle, okay? I'm talking about energetically. I'm talking about emotionally. I'm talking about mentally. In every form, aspect here. Gentle, so as well as gentle with you, okay? You can't be in this energy of harsh or stagnant energy right now. It's gonna fucking kind of I don't know what to call it. It's kind of like I'm hearing anxiety. All right, anxiety. It's gonna place a lot of illusions. Okay, because you're going through a lot of changes right now for completion. Remember, we've really been talking about completions, right? From that ace to the 10. Right, in all aspects when it comes to that completion. We've been talking about the ace to the 10, from swords, mental, cups, emotions, wands, actions, pentacles, manifestations, right? We've been talking about that, right? This is that energy. This is what's happening right now. You're in that transitioning stage in these moments in time to get into those divine lessons, those divine realms, into those divine challenges now. So that being said, you have to understand, like a karmic, right? Karmic energy, okay? They stay from 1 to 10 and keep repeating that cycle over and over and over. They don't get to the queens. They don't get to the knights. They don't get to the kings. They keep from that 1 to 10. Okay, that's what makes you different, because you can complete that 1 to 10. All right, we're moving on to that knight. Okay, we're moving on to the queen. We're moving on to the king. You get what I'm saying? You're 3 up. 3 up. You get what I'm saying? This is that energy here. As you guys are in this position of understanding that going within, you're getting closer to God in these moments in time. God is up, but you ascend. Ascension's up, but the deeper you go, the more that you ascend. Let me say that again. The deeper you go, the more that you ascend. This is that energy. You're really in this position of really connecting. When you're in this space of, ooh, okay, we're going here. All right, I'm here sapiosexual. Okay, so the more that you awaken, okay, I don't know why we're going here, but they're wanting us to go here, okay? You start releasing a lot of the worldly shit. So what the world calls attraction, by physicality, you start becoming sapiosexual. You start becoming more attracted to the mind state of people in these moments in time. I feel like you're in this energy of, you're vibrating very high here. So this is that energy. You know yourself. You love yourself. You've been working on yourself. So the more that you are in that self-love space, the more that you become sapiosexual, the more that you release the physical aspects of, I need a man with big ass muscles or a woman with a fat ass. You get what I'm saying? You start releasing that shit. It's about more what's going on in the mental state. Where's your mental at? Where's your spirit at? Okay, this is that energy in these moments in time. And the more that you start getting into that energy, the more that you'll start looking attractive to the world, okay? Because there's a big ass beam here, I feel like. And I totally, I'm resonating with this energy as well. So I know y'all going through this energy too. We got motherfuckers coming from left and right, okay? This is that energy here, okay? Because you're vibrating very high. That's why I'm saying that gentle energy. There's a need for you to honor yourself, because not everybody needs to be in your space, because we don't need any stagnancy, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, because you're truly understanding how to tame the ego. We don't want to kill the ego. We don't want to die to the ego, right? We just want to befriend it, because we need the ego. Why do we need the ego? We need that in between, right? That equilibrium of humble and you got me fucked up. Okay, because you gotta have that, you got me fucked up, because without that energy, you can get into some strange situations, okay? This is that energy here. That's the boundaries part that's needed. You got me fucked up. You're not gonna treat me that way, right? This is that energy here. Okay, as you're in this position of learning how to really balance out and really taming that ego, it's very attractive to the world here, because you are a person that has self-mastery. When you self-master yourself, this is that energy here, and put you in a state of maturity. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that being said, some of you guys been like just solo dolo for a minute, okay? Hella singles, like really single, right? This is that energy here. You're desiring a partner, this, that, and the third. But you have to understand, you unlock your divineness. So the people that you come around, because I feel like people are either not making a move on you, or kind of putting you in like, or being friend zoned. Okay, for some of y'all. This is for some of y'all, not all of y'all. Okay, so this is that energy here, because you're in your divineness. There's this pure halo. There's a halo here that energetically everybody can see. So that being said, it's that type of energy. People are going to come to you correctly. So it's going to be like, what do you need, madam? What do you need, queen? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, opening doors for you and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Opening doors, fucking, you sitting in like, you know, let's say you both are walking and shit. And he's on the outside where the street is. You're in the inner, you get what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, really on some queen shit, okay? So that's how people see you, as pure, okay? So that being said, kind of virgin in a sense, okay? When you tap into that energy, it's cracking me up because I can see where this plays out in my life. Okay, yeah. When you tap into that divineness, despite what's preference you are, your preference is going to start treating you like royalty, like that, okay? So that being said, people ain't just going to just jump the fence. You get what I'm saying? They got to figure you out. So that being said, things might be a lot slower, okay? That's for some, not for all. If that's for you, hopefully it got to you. Okay, let's keep moving forward. But right now, yeah, like I said, okay, we're going to go back to that point. For some of y'all, there's a confusion around that, like, bro, like, I've been working on myself. I love myself. Why is motherfuckers not fucking with me? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? This is that energy in these moments in time. You're like, I'm confident. I'm sexy. This, that, and the third. But it's an energy here. What's keeping a big ass question mark for you here? It's like, why is people like standoffish, or like, I don't know, like that's something else. You now became intimidating, excuse me. What does this mean? You have got into that alpha female or alpha male energy, all right? So that frequency of alpha female, alpha male, all right? So when you're in that energy, what happens? The weak fall, okay? Off tops, the weak fall, okay? This here ain't for the weak, okay? So that being said, it drops all of that fuck shit. The energy is so potent that fuck shit cannot. It's gonna burn. It's gonna burn off. Like what is it when you put bacon in the oil sizzles like that? Okay, hopefully that makes sense. It's like, you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like you can't be touched type of energy here. It's like your fucking guides or your way shorts or your ancestors are like, I wish you the motherfucking would. You get what I'm saying? Come over here with that fuck shit, okay? It's that energy. You got a whole ethers or a whole spirit team like, I wish you motherfucking would. You get what I'm saying? So people are not going to come to you correctly unless it's correct. You get what I'm saying? This is that energy here, okay? It's something that you can't see. This is energetically. You get what I'm saying? So right now, spiritually, saying in these moments in time, there's a need for you to be patient. The more that you walk your path, the more that you're going to meet those people on your same frequency, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward here, okay? Yeah, but right now, you guys are really kind of mentally conflicted about that. There's a need for you to follow the guidance that's being told to you in these moments in time, okay? All right, like I said, going back to that energy of that, remember, we talking about this transition space right in the middle here, going from the new cycle. Here's the new cycle from the old cycle. We got this transition space here, this middle area, right? This is where you guys are at, in the middle area, okay? This is that energy here, Spirit's really needing you to really analyze what is in front of you in these moments in time here. Really see things from a micro level, like very close in, not so macro, okay? What do I mean by that? Whatever this cycle is, they really want you to pay attention. All right? There's little details there that's going to give you some type of indication on how to move forward. All right? As you guys are in this position of manifesting the best version of yourself here. Like I said, here's the Strength card again. We got that. You got that ability to really tame your ego, to not allow the ego to overtake you. The ego don't only have to be about pride, greed, etc., or just overindulging. You get what I'm saying? This has to do with fear as well. You're able to tame that shit. Okay, this is that energy in these moments in time here. I'm attracted to the eyes here. You see all those eyes? There's like 6 eyes there. Hopefully you guys can see it. Yeah, like a total of 6. This is that type of energy. I'm seeing this man really tapped in with all senses. I'm not talking about just 5. I'm talking about all 6 senses, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here, because your intuition is a sense. In case nobody didn't know, you get what I'm saying? This is that energy, your 6th sense, right? That's another story, but this is that energy. You're really tapped into all 6 of them in these moments in time here. This is that type of energy. You're really connecting here. All right, let's keep moving forward. We will reference that energy if need be. What's below the collective here? Yeah, didn't I say that transition period, that middle space is where you guys are at? Okay, there's a lot of things being prepared for you in these moments in time with preparation here. Get ready for big changes. This is what's happening here. Then we have the card major changes. You could be seeing a lot of 555 in these moments in time. I know I am, okay? So there's a transition from an old situation into a sterilized situation, okay? So that being said, you cannot drag old shit into a sterilized situation. This is why that transition period is important. You can't drag the old shit from the last cycle into this sterilized situation, into this new cycle that is sterilized, right? This is that energy here. So they're making sure that you dot your I's and cross your T's before you get into this new cycle. Because this new cycle is going to take you and really catapult you in a different direction. That's in more of a healthy direction, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. And physically. We want to throw financially as well. Throw it all in there. Every aspect of your life. Okay? Because your spirit team wants you to be the best version of yourself. When you connect to your spirit, when you connect to the higher source, when you connect to the Most High, you are the best version of yourself. You're superhuman. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy as you guys are going through and really strengthening your relationship with your creator. You're gaining a lot of clarity about who you are and what you are and the trials and tribulations that you went through that brought you into this position that you're in. It's that type of energy here. Like, you've been going on a cycle for a minute that you've been used to this motherfucking cycle. Now it's going on to this new cycle. And it's like, yo, shit. By me not focusing on when I was going to get out this old cycle, I'm fucking here. Now I'm in the transition stage. Like, dog, I'm about to go to where I want to be. Like, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like a long time coming type of energy here. Yeah. But right now, what they're asking you is to really just go with the flow, go with the homies, really go with the current of life in these moments in time as they're really unlocking doors for you in these moments of time. As you're in this position of really following your purpose or getting ready to find your purpose. Because remember that energy that we started out with at the beginning of the journey was you're seeking your purpose. There's a big ass question mark here. But when it comes to the purpose, when it comes to the 3 of Wands in your life, but this is that type of energy. As long as you're mentally seeking, it's going to fall into your lap. You seek, you shall find. This is that energy in these moments in time. You're no longer in this position of fighting yourself. No longer in this position of fighting yourself. You're in this position of really, look, standing up to your woes, standing up to your wounds. This is that 7 of Wands. Then we talk about that 7 of Wands. Karmics take 2 wands and throw those 5 out. Look, we got 6 here, right? 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got 6 here in the 7th wand, and you're here tackling all of this shit because you're a fucking adult. Kids take 2 wands and throw the last 5. Pollute the earth with their fucking bullshit. This is that energy here. What we mean by that internal conflict, karmics throw their internal conflict into the world. You do not do that. That's what an adult does. Heal their shit. That's what adults do. You get what I'm saying? This is that energy here. You're really connecting with who you are, getting through that 8 to 10 cycle to get into these divine cycles. Those kings, queens, knights, cycles there. Getting into this energy. Come on now, this is the 10 of Swords. This has to do with mental. You came from that ace to the 10. karmic completion mentally. Next, emotions. Next, wands. Next, pentacles here. That's self-mastery. That's a master manifester, right? This is that energy here. Congratulations, guys. Keep moving forward on your journeys. This goes for myself too, folks. This goes for me too. We're all in the same boat. Right now, Spirit is really needing you to really see things from a bird's eye view in these moments in time here. Use the spirit of discernment. Because there's blessings in disguise in these moments in time. As you're taking leadership of your life, as you are really focusing on what Spirit is giving you, the signs that Spirit's showing you in these moments in time. You're gaining a lot of these light codes in these moments in time on who you are and what you bring to the table. You guys are making it out of this dreadful ass cycle. You see that 10? That's a completion. There's a completion to this because you guys are becoming whole. You're really embodying a lot of this divine feminine energy. That's what I'm hearing here. Like this big divine feminine. Connecting spiritually to your higher self. This is ascension. That's dope as shit. Like I said, as you guys are moving to the next cycle, moving to the next challenge here, you're gaining a lot of awareness about yourself. By going within, deep within, you're ascending. You gain awareness by going deep within yourself. And you've been going deep within yourself in these moments in time with the motherfucking hermits. Come on now, the hermit goes within. Soul search. That motherfucker in the woods. In the elements, really diving deep, like infinite waters, bro. This is that energy here. As you're really becoming anew in these moments in time, look, with the Knight of Cups, you're really moving up the spectrum when it comes to emotions, when it comes to mastering self, from the swords to the cups to the wands and to the pentacles, right? You guys are getting into those divine cycles here. That's why that reboot space process here is needed to get you ready for this night, the Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and up, right? Because it goes from 1 to 10 and then it hits a Knight, right? This is that energy here. So congratulations. Keep moving forward on your journey. Advice here. Yeah, continue healing as things is being created for you. But there's a need for you to stay focused on your path and really trust in your process. As things are changing in your love life here and career. Some of y'all it's career, some of y'all is love life, okay? So I feel like the more that you start to love yourself as you've been, right? You're starting to see it pay off. And that's why I'm saying, like, by you being so spiritually awakened and very vibrating super high, you're attracting a lot. So people checking on you. This is that energy here, okay? But also opportunities in your life is attracting to you. This can be job, business and career. This can just be partnerships, etc., etc. There's a lot going on in your life that's transitioning right now because you're surrendering to the divine in these moments in time. You're pushing forward as you're really following your higher self in these moments in time. The higher self is really leading you to higher heights in these moments in time because you guys already been doing that fucking inner work, inner child healing. We got the kid, the baby. With that 7 of Wands here, you've been adulting, healing on your inner conflict. 7 of Wands. We don't take 2 wands and throw the last 5. We don't do that. We don't do that. Kids do that. Boys and girls do that. And who does that? We let them play on the fucking playground. You play with the other kids. You know what I'm saying? We don't have time for that because we're too busy adulting. You get what I'm saying? This is that energy as you're really connecting to your wisdom, your knowledge, and your understanding. You're really understanding why the unknown is well needed here. Because the unknown led you into places that you didn't know that you were locked away. So by you going within, not knowing what to expect. This is what unlocked the inner child in these moments in time. Didn't I say those? Here we got the Knight of Cups. Sorry. What's the next? How's it go? Page, Knight, Queens and things. That type of energy here. Here you are. In this position in a new cycle. To get to that king energy. To get to that queen energy. That's complete self-mastery. Going through the whole entire cycle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so right now you guys got yourself, no, that's wrong. Right now, God, with the Judgment here. Because you know this is my God card. Not for the imagery, for the symbolism. All right? This is that energy in these moments in time. God got you in isolation. So you could feel isolated even though you could have people around you. But you feel emotionally, mentally, spiritually isolated from a lot of people because they're in this position of helping you get through that reboot stage, that transitioning stage, to get you in this sterilized situation, in this sterilized new cycle here. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep moving forward. Light work. But right now, Spirit is really needing you to be in this space and making a decision on taking the necessary actions towards your well development here, okay? As you guys are truly understanding who you are, but here's that divine feminine energy coming up here with the spiritual partnership here. By you really tapping into your essence, I'm talking to the divine feminine portion here. I'm talking to you guys, all right? If you're dealing with an advanced partnership, if you're dealing with a partnership that is meant for you to help the world, that you're here to help assist, and you got a union that for both of you guys to assist for helping the world, this is for you. This is that energy by you really connecting to yourself and connecting to your most high. Your twin is getting the aha moment, the epiphany here. But it's coming from God here. It's not coming from you. They're hearing the call here to come on home here. So some of y'all's masculines is going to just pop up. And this pop up, some of these masculines may not be appreciative. First of all, before I say my last point, there's a need for you to be appreciative for whatever your masculine comes in with, okay? It's like an energy here. They're going to come in, some of them are going to come in like, I don't want to say ain't nothing happened, but it's like they're going to give off the energy of a truce. All right? And eventually they're going to speak about whatever cycle y'all been through, but coming off tops, I feel like they're just going to come in as, it's a truce, wave the white flag. You were right. Energetically before they speak it to you. Okay, this is that energy in these moments of time. You're both in this position of moving away from lack to prosperity. But if we want to go on a bigger scale about this, make this collective, because this is a collective reading, that was for that little portion there. This has to do with removing the lack from yourself, to open up that abundance here, to really strengthen your relationship with yourself here, as well as with your twin if you're dealing with that. By you strengthening your relationship with self, you strengthen yourself. You're strengthening your relationship with twin. That's why the saying on this journey, no words are needed. Everything is done in the 5D. You want some massive changes, do it in the 5D. Those massive changes happen in the 5D. They don't happen in the 3D. You get what I'm saying? So the more that you do work in the 5D, the more that it'll impact your twin. This is that energy here, okay? As you guys are in this position of moving forward towards this completion, allowing the universe to really guide you, allowing the stars to truly align here, as you're really balancing out your emotions, okay? Look, land, water, really truly balanced, truly transparent with yourself here, because you've been going through this healing here. Because you've been getting square with God. Square with yourself and square with your twin. What do I mean square with your twin? You ain't got to get square with your twin physically to get square with your twin. So first, to get square with your twin, this is going to be spiritually beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my dog's outside. Anywho, he's so fat, y'all. Like, he's fat as shit. Anywho, let's keep going. Yeah, you get square with your twin. To get square with your twin physically, you gotta get square with your twin spiritually by getting square with yourself. Opening that allowance, being okay with what has transpired, and forgiving yourself and your twin for what has transpired. Because you gotta understand, man, being on this journey, you signed up for this shit. You know what you're getting yourself into. So don't act like you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Fucking with your twin. Let me say that shit again. Alright? On a twin flame journey. You staying on this journey, you know what the fuck you're getting into. So don't act like you don't know what the fuck you're getting yourself into. This is that energy here. This journey ain't for the motherfucking weak. Your twin is gonna do everything under the motherfucking sun. Alright? This is that energy here. It's about looking at it from an adult spectrum, from an adult perspective, right? Because we know what we're getting ourselves into fucking with our twin here. All right? So let's not be surprised that our twin does some shit that we don't like, right? Okay, it's that type of energy here, right? But keeping moving forward here, we're going to keep moving forward. You guys are really getting square with God, getting square with yourself. This is what's gaining this clarity, this strength within you, because you're going through this ascension process. This is ascension. I'm hearing here, this is the Eight of Swords by Rick Ross, climbing up the Lord's ladder. So in this case, the Most High, doesn't matter who you believe in. This is straight up ascension. You see him walking up the steps to spirit. You know what I'm saying? There's clouds around here. This is that state of nirvana here. Complete mastery. Detached from the world. Understanding the art of detachment. Understanding that everything in the world is not yours. It belongs to the Most High. And when the Most High want to take it away from you, oh, sure in the hell, the Most High will. And we will take that with a smile, right? Right. Let's go to wrap up with your message from the Law of Attraction deck. We got good fortune here. The universe provides me and my family with prospects for good fortune. Yeah. So this is letting me know in these moments in time, by you connecting with your source, you're understanding this transition, okay? You're understanding the sterilized situation. Here. Give me a second. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Transitioning into a sterilized divine cycle right now. That's what's happening. So that being said, you're going through that transition stage, that reboot stage in the middle to get to the sterilized cycle here, right? This is the energy here. You're understanding yourself a lot more. So continue to follow your creator as things is being created for you, okay? So this new cycle is being created for you, okay? All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start a discussion, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. Feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, DM me. We can get you set up, okay? Can fuck with your girl. All right? Share these vids. Get this divine knowledge out here for the collective. Stay tuned for those twin flame readings. Those are coming up right after this. And I want y'all to stay up and have a good day. And bye-bye.